I'm in a happy place. I am in a happy place. Daddy Freeze makes me happy. He has given to me what I could not get with my ex. He's helping me raise children that are not his.
So guys, this Daddy Freeze matter long well, no be small thing no. Shebi una know say they drag Daddy Freeze left, right and center, saying go comot taste board from her husband house marry. Say him been dey knack taste board right from the time when she married. They say Daddy Freeze dey commit adultery. So Daddy Freeze come talk im own part of the story, say taste board bin leave her husband 12 years ago before he married Tezbot. So they've been dragging Daddy Freeze left, right and center till him back they pain am. They don't drag am. Even Daddy Freeze, same they come on they drag people, no be smart in my better people. So Tezbot don't come on talk her own story, how she take meet Daddy Freeze. This Daddy Freeze self. Now what for this Daddy Freeze? No be smart, They can't drag him when they drag am anyways. Make una watch the video and they come.
Hello everyone, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm live on No, you can't open the fridge one. What do you want to take? Yeah, sure. What do you want to take in the fridge? Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm not with my reading glasses, and I'm not going to be on this live for a very long time. Yeah? But I just want to talk on promoting false narratives. Promoting false narratives to suppress known truths. You can only suppress the truth for a while, but you can never ever suppress it forever. You can never suppress the truth forever, especially when there are documented facts. When there are evidence in papers, in video recordings, in text messages, you can't suppress the truth forever. You can only try to suppress it for a while to a gullible set of people. Some people out there are very intelligent. They don't buy everything they read on the media or everything they read on social media or the tabloids. You can't suppress the truth for a long time. And when you will never allow sleeping dogs to lie. There's a saying in my village that goes, if a child says the mother will not sleep, right? That child also will not sleep. I don't know if you can hear me. Is the audio okay? Okay. Yeah, so you can hear me. Good. Now, I'm not here to explain anything to anyone, but I am here because I think I owe it to the number of women that I have encouraged over the past few years to come out of toxic marriages. I think I owe it to them to know that they should never, ever keep silent when they feel they are being bullied. When they feel that they don't have a voice. There are so many women I have helped to come out of toxic marriages, just like I have done mine. And there are so many out there that are too afraid to come out because they see the comments like, oh, taste buds, she's an adulteress. I am doing it for them. I'm not doing it for me. You can put the adulteress tag on my forehead, right? If divorcing my ex 12 years ago, and starting a relationship before the end of my 10-year divorce lawsuit makes me an adulteress. I am going to wear that tag like a crown with pride on my forehead. For every woman going through a divorce that believes that because our judicial system takes 10 years to 12 years and even more to issue a divorce certificate. If those women believe that because they are going through a 10-year divorce, a 12-year divorce, they don't have the right to find love, they don't have the right to move on with their lives, I am doing it for those women. If you put the adulteress tag on my forehead, I will wear it with pride. I divorced my ex 12 years ago. I filed for the divorce. So if they're trying to change the narrative to make it look like I was caught in an adultery and he divorced me, that is not the case. I filed for a divorce from my ex based on our sexual differences, our sexual orientation. We have different sexual orientations. That is the story. That is the story that can never, ever change. No matter how they try to disguise it. I filed. And I remember quite clearly in court, my lawyer asked them if they have any evidence whatsoever to show that I knew who Daddy Freeze was, or Daddy Freeze knew who I was before 2012. They should bring the evidence forward. Up until today, no singular evidence to show that I knew who Daddy Freeze was before I filed for a divorce. So I filed for a divorce on the grounds of different sexual orientation. That was why I filed. Toxic marriage, battery, those were the grounds on which I filed. That is in my court documents and it can never change. And should they have any evidence contrary, we are currently in the Supreme Court, so they should bring all the evidence to the Supreme Court. Like I said, I am not here to explain anything to anyone other than the fact that the adultery tag on my forehead is not the reason why I filed for a divorce. I filed for a divorce. I filed from my ex based on different sexual orientation. He's still alive. He has messages. There are evidence. There are letters. At any point in time, the Supreme Court can subpoena MTN. Oh yes, they can subpoena MTN and bring forward text messages. That can be done in court. So I am not worried about all those things, but I am more concerned about women that think that because they are going through divorce. It's like saying presently, if you, Eduche, should date, she will decide that she wants to start dating, she is committing adultery, right? Legally, they will say, Eduche is committing adultery because her divorce is not yet final. But is she still practically married to you? The answer is no, they are not, right? So any woman that files for a divorce and decides to start dating is an adulteress. But any man that files for a divorce can go ahead and remarry even before that divorce is finalized. Men can remarry even without filing for a divorce from their ex-wives. Men can remarry even without asking permission from their wives. But women cannot date after filing for a divorce. That is the country we live in. And that is why I am doing this live. You see, this narrative has to change. This narrative has to change. Women are not slaves. When a woman files for a divorce from a man, she's no longer married to that man, and the divorce is taking years to happen. If that woman should find love, she has every right to be happy in that relationship. And if that comes with a price tag of being called an adulteress, wear the adulteress tag with a crown. Wear it boldly with a crown. I'd rather be called an adulteress for filing for a divorce, moving on with my life as a single woman and dating, than to be in a marriage where I am cheating. We have so many married women out there, but they are dating. They are in their marriages. They are having affairs. They are in their marriages. They are bringing children that do not belong to their husbands into the marriage. But guess what? They are married. It is called Lagos marriage, Abuja marriage, marriage of understanding. The man has his side chicks. The woman has her boyfriend, but they are married. I would rather, as a woman, stay 100% faithful to my husband. And the moment I feel the marriage is over, I will file for a divorce and move on with my life. And if moving on with my life after filing for a divorce gives me the tag adulteress, I will wear it with a crown. My ex is listening to this. If I were so bad, if I was such an adulteress, it is 12 years since I left you. Can you leave me and my new husband? Let us have peace. You've been going about crying for the past 12 years. They stole your wife. They stole your wife. Making me look like a commodity, like a piece of furniture that has no voice. I am a human being. I am a woman. I have a voice. I am not a piece of furniture for any man to steal, to carry, to lift. This has been going on for 12 years. They stole your wife. They stole your wife. We are presently in the Supreme Court. We moved from the court, High Court, to the Court of Appeal, and as at last month, we moved the case to the Supreme Court. Until we get justice, we are not resting on this matter. So why don't you exercise patience, be a man, and wait for the judgment from the Supreme Court instead of going to meet tabloids that have no credibility, if you ask me. That is why Arise will not carry that information. That is a reputable news publishing firm. They wouldn't carry your story. So please, we are in the Supreme Court. Can you please exercise patience and allow the Supreme Court to give its final verdict? And for all you women coming to my page to troll me, trolls don't bother me. They have never bothered me. The only thing, people that know me, they know me, I'm a workaholic. Right from my Port Harcourt days when I was the MD CEO of Dictachi Foods Nigeria Limited. I work around the clock. When this thing happened even yesterday, right, I was in the event center where we were catering for one of our corporate clients. For the past 3 days, I haven't really slept. We've been cooking back to back parties, one party after another party, right? That is what puts food on my table. Not all this. All this don't put food on my table. You're spending your data to come and troll me. It doesn't change anything. I'm in a happy place. I am in a happy place. Daddy Freeze makes me happy. He has given to me what I could not get with my ex. He's helping me raise children that are not his. When my ex refused to pay his children's school fees, he refused to send feeding money, no accommodation. For the past 12 years, I have been feeding my children, clothing them, sending them to school, caring for them, unassisted. Why? Because I asked for joint custody. I have always preached this in a divorce situation. Couples divorcing should please understand the importance of joint custody. Can I help you? What?
Daddy said you should add him so you can bring the cow.
I'm not with my glasses, I can't see him. Bring my glasses, please. So, I asked for joint custody. My ex asked for sole custody. That's where all this problem is coming from. Why would you ask for sole custody? You are telling me you have a sister that is mature enough, a sister you trust to raise my children. So I shall hand over my children that were 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds, and I think 6-year-old to your sister to raise, right? So that is where all of this is starting from, while I wanted joint custody. So now, listen, if you're a woman out there or you're a man out there and you're currently going through divorce, please, I beg of you, do not deny your ex the opportunity of seeing his children.